We had another one off stream, Smashley, who joined the friendship train. She's a fantastic streamer. You guys should really check her out. Yeah, just really chill vibe. It's like very calming, like even more calm than I am, to be perfectly honest with you. So if you guys get a chance, check her out as well. She's chill as fuck. What can I say? Language. And how was my day? It was a-okay. How's everybody doing? Again, thank you for joining. I got the mic like right in my face today. I got some chicken and I got some vegetables. And that's a good dinner. Usually after I stream, like on Nights Tonight, what I'll do is go to the gym directly afterwards. Well, I try to do that. That's not usually. It's happened 2 times total. But it's a new habit I'm trying to get into. So let's see if we can remember what was going on. Oh man, ramen is so good, Rainy. It's just good stuff. Faux show. So what can we do here? First of all, I feel like it's been too long since I played this game. That's on me. Okay. We did the monster. Let's return to the guild. Rainy's about that life. Yeah, sure, Rainy, if you got it. If you got the recap. Well, for me, Interceptor, I'm lucky. The gym is inside of my apartment building, so that's how it goes. Shots fired, Quacks. I see how it is, but no, you're right. I thought about you last week. I was like, I didn't stream Trails again. Quack's gonna forget about me. Thanks, Punch. I know you're about to stream. Thank you for swinging by. I do appreciate the support. It's too bad. I would like to see some Zeta Gears, but I guess my schedule got in your way. Yeah. Back to Bose. Yeah. Okay. And I think, let's see if we can... A little column A, a little column B, Punch. My sworn brother, Punch. Let's see. So we got one monster's bounty, all monsters are slain. We did that. Great. And the guild I'm thinking they're talking about must be Bose, like Rady said. I'll keep a close eye on Aggie. You guys be careful, promise. Can do. I want to stay here with Aggie. I love him. This game feels so weird to play. It's been way too long. I've made a terrible mistake. Nope, none of these buttons are the buttons I'm looking for. Okay, we're heading south. Okay, yeah, so this is where the Ouroboros burned this place down. We went and battled a bad guy. Right? Isn't this game look just like has such a nice look to it? I'm just messing with you, Punch. I always can just catch you your video on demand, so I can just bug it that way, then harass you about your combos. So let's see. I was told the store to Tita. Is there anything else we need to do? Return to the city of Bose. No, Punch, definitely don't worry about it. Ever. We play games, man. We play these games. Come then, let us away to the city before the coming of dusk. Good idea. We'll probably hear back from the generals tonight, so we'd better hurry back to the guild house. We can definitely do that. Let's head back to the guild house. Oh wow, immediate cutscene. Yeah, exactly. Do I do this on this game? Yeah, I do. I'm back. Sounds like you kids have had a workout. Still, to think Aggie passed was that Aggie's past was that terrible. Sadly, it makes sense in some ways. Hearing this finally assembles all the pieces of the puzzle for me. It's no wonder Aggie fell the way he did back then. Huh? Yeah, it was about 2 weeks ago. I missed a week. I mean, I blame Sekiro, okay. No, but this should be the picking up from the last thing we did, so this is 23, the last VOD 22, and I'm pretty sure that's on YouTube, and it might not have been added to the collection here. I can only imagine what that's going to be. It was 10 years ago, practically the day after the war ended. Aggie came to the mayor's house. Aggie versus Leonard battle on here. Yeah. That definitely happened last time. It should be available. What? Why? You mean to your house, Mabel? Yes, he barged in with murder in his eyes and came face to face with my father, the mayor at the time. He demanded to know why the mayor of Bose, the mayor responsible for the entire region, he demanded to know why he had abandoned Ravenel. Oh. I was just a child at the time, and it got to me when I saw him arguing with father for seemingly no reason. So I leapt out and slapped him. Dang, Mabel. Okay. I see why you're the mayor. We got you, Chief. Oh, man. No, it was really good rating. Automon understands. I can see why he doesn't like remembering that, at least. Yes. Though ultimately, Father never answered Aggie's question. He did say he was going to send a financial aid to the help purveyors. Aggie grew even more livid when he heard that. He even raised his fist to strike Father. But then, he just left without throwing a blow. So that's what happened. That's why the air between you two seemed kind of weird. Yes, it's always hovered over us like a cloud. Still to think Aggie's sister died in the war. I've been terribly unfair to him. He bears a bit of responsibility too for not saying anything. That's like, sometimes this game has a script and it just hits me with the nuance, like the fact that Stella will point this particular fact out. This is way more mature than I probably would have ever been ready for if I had watched or played this game when I was much younger. You don't need to worry about it, Mayor Mabel. I suppose. How badly is Aggie hurt? Don't worry, it's not too bad. He'll be up in Surly again in 2, maybe 3 days. Let's be thankful for small mercies at least. Yes, I'm glad to hear it's not serious. Yes. That, reminds me, Mabel. How is Leela doing? Oh, wow, yeah, she got crushed by some rubble in, the Bose market, right? Yeah. Well, her injuries have been treated, but she hasn't come out of her coma yet. Oh, How despicable of our supposedly lion-hearted fugitive. Lovely, refined ladies such as Leela are treasures that ennoble the world simply by existing. I'll tell Leela you said that when she awakens. Ooh, turn my swag on, Olivier. On the subject of good news, I'm glad to hear that General Morgan came to your aid. If the Gildan army were to truly work together, I'm convinced no force in the world could stop you. Nothing's been decided yet, so we can't make any promises. But just between you, me, and the desk, we'll make it work. Oh no, we can't deal with another guild emergency. This is the Bracer Guild, Bose branch. Have you seen those guys? Oh, General, sir, we've been waiting. And here we go. Now to see just how well Morgan can set aside his pride. Oh, so that's the plan then. I understand. Tomorrow at the landing port, 10 a.m. sharp. I'll be sure to tell them. Thank you, sir. Some powerful sound effects on that click of putting that phone back up on the Dial. So what's the word, Lugren? The Royal Army is going to execute a plan to capture the dragon tomorrow using airships. They say they want you on one of the airships as observers. They're going to use airships? Whoa. Taking the battle to our foe in his element then. And with the elite of the Liberalian military. Ooh. Well, if we're just observers, we won't be able to actually do anything. Even so, I'm still grateful for a chance to get a closer look at that dragon. And it might just be up to us if the army fails somehow. No rest for the weary then, huh? I'm up for it. At last, some light at the end of the tunnel. Uh-oh, what's this? Mabel? Man, Mabel, are you alright? Oh, don't hurt Mabel. Please don't hurt the mayor. He's my, what about favorite characters? He's still no Stella, but... That's right, Kuro. You're here just in time. Yes, it was nothing. You look dizzy enough to be a toy top, Mayor. You must be exhausted. Dizzy enough to be a toy top. That is an interesting turn of phrase. But... I know what Estelle just said, Mayor, but don't strain yourself. Don't worry, really. I'm hardly straining myself. Kuro, you are like James Bond with the number of interesting things that you just do for fun. Between badminton competitions and ballroom dancing, writing your thesis, like who are you exactly? Are you a superhero? Don't worry, really. I'm hardly straining myself. During the 100 Days War, Father did everything he could to protect the post. One time he even conducted extremely dangerous negotiations in order to deceive the Imperial Army. Compared to what he did, this is nothing. Mayor Mabel. Kuro is definitely Geralt. He's trying to clear all the question marks off his map. Oh, Mabel. Estelle, everyone, please take care of things. Please dispel the fear that haunts the people of Boast and Ravenou. Yeah, leave it to us. Girl's voice. Hey, Aggie. Punch is ever living, Dark. Always living. Aggie, come on. Are you looking forward to your birthday? I've got a present that I'm sure will make you super duper happy. Something I'll like, huh? Oh, he was here earlier, Dark. He's going to be streaming, in, I think maybe like right now, some Xenogears. I know, right? Gotta get him. Falcon Punch time. You gonna make something tasty for me? What? No. Why would you think of food when I mentioned a birthday present? Presents should be things that last, you know? Something you treasure forever. You really think so? Something that'll last, I'll treasure. Maybe a hunting knife or something. You just got a hunting knife from the village elder, dummy. The answer is an accessory. Handmade by yours truly. It's, not done yet, though. Whoa, hey. An accessory? Like, what kind of accessory? I'm not a girl, you know. Okay, dudes like to accessorize. Like, I've seen dudes with pinky rings. I mean, it's not my style, but... Come on. Come on, Aggie. You're so boring. Even boys can be stylish and cute and have some kind of accessory. I do wear watches. Yeah. If you have one, Aggie, even a stick in the mud like you get will get all the ladies. Alright, we're talking alright. Hey, come on, knock it off. Do you really not want it? You've always taken care of me, so I wanted to give you something back. I've been working really hard to make it, but if it's really not something you'd like, irk. Just don't make it too cute or flashy, okay? Hey, don't worry. I always forget to change out batteries on watch batteries. I have like, what must be like 4 or 5 watches that are just chilling, stuck at like 315 and 325 and all that jazz. It's hard to remember. It's simple but cool. I'll fit you perfectly. It'll fit you perfectly, Aggie. I promise. Especially since you're so tall. Yeah, it'll be perfect, I bet. It's all about 315. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You got me all curious now, so just make it good, okay? Or 420. Well. Hey, Aggie. What is it, Misha? I just want to say thank you so much for always being my big brother. That's a perfectly reasonable thing to say. I feel you on that. I have a brother. I feel him on that. What? A dream, huh? This is... Sure. Also, I like that he sleeps with his bandana. Wait, no. Maybe they've replaced his bandana just with a head wrap. Yeah, this should be good. Nisha. Oh, it's Sheppy again. Sheppy, you always show me so much love. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it, man. We're back playing some Trails again as I deviate from Sekiro. At least for the night. How was your stream, my dear friend? Oh, everything went well. Oh, it's Kirito as well. Hi, Kirito. Thank you for joining tonight. Yeah, Shep, Sekiro is fantastic. It's so good. I can't even stress to you enough how I think that might be one like my favorite Souls game. Like I think I prefer it better than Bloodborne and all Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Well, thanks, Mr. JRPG. Thank you for coming into the fold. Appreciate your hanging out and stopping by. All right, Quax is back in action. We're ready to go. Oh, Mr. JRPG, thank you. I really appreciate it. And maybe one day you'll stop streaming Cold Steel so I can watch you. That'd be fantastic. Oh, wow. GNA Lord, thank you for joining the friendship train, the brand new passenger. I see. Oh, you're climbing in. Yeah, right next to Kuro. We're on the way to the chill zone right now. I'm your conductor. All aboard the train indeed. Misha. Aggie. Oh, thank Idios you're awake. Short stuff. How are your injuries? Do you feel okay? Yeah, this is no. Yeah, GNA. Lord. You're along on the friendship train now, fresh passenger. Tita is our little angel indeed. Gook. Oh, air, come on. It's Char, thank you. Thank you again, Sheppy, for such an impressive raid. I really appreciate it. You always show me so much love. I have a resub for you, but I didn't want to go in there before I started streaming because I thought that would be wildly inappropriate. It seemed like it'd be suggestive, and that's not how I roll. I got you next time, Shep. Take your insulin now. No, don't move. You need to sleep. Your wounds aren't healed at all yet. Come on. Stuff like this ain't a big deal. They'll heal fine even if you ignore them. No. I promised Estelle. I promised I wouldn't let you out of bed until you were better. Hey. No. I get it. I get it already. Phew. Jeez, getting all worked up over a bunch of scratches. Holy crap, it's nighttime already. Where the heck is everyone? They all went back to the city for a while. They made some kind of promise with General Morgan, I think. A promise with Morgan? Tita conveyed Estelle's message to Aggie. Ah, I see. So they got Morgan moving, did they? The guild ought to be hearing from the army right about now in that case. Well, hell, I can't just stay here is what I'm gonna say, but on the other hand, it is pretty late tonight. We'll get out of boats tomorrow morning. But look, I've had a good long rest. I'm seriously feeling better. These really are just scratches. They'll heal up even if I'm working hard. They'll heal up even if I'm working hard. I like that line right there. These are really just scratches. They'll heal up even if I'm working hard. I'm fine, don't worry. You're sure you're not forcing yourself? Hey, give the veteran bracer a little bit of credit here. I ain't so crazy as to go overboard on stuff like dragons of the society twice. I can't keep putting you in danger, either. Oh. Point is, I'm sure I don't have the guts to anger my scary little nursemaid. Trust me a little here. Oh, Aggie. I guess you do look a lot better, though. Told you, didn't I? I know my limits better than anyone. Interceptor, the dragon was so big and it was impossible. It was impossibly large. Like, it was as big as the entire town was, and it managed to light an entire orchard on fire. So, the dragon was dark, it was evil. It was pretty cool. That's good. No. Hey, what's wrong? Sniffle. Hick. I said I'm okay, really. I swear to the goddess, I ain't lying. Sniffle. No, that's not it. I'm so relieved. It's just so. Wah. Wah. She's just opening her mouth and letting the grief fall out. Let the grief fall out, Tita. I understand. Let that grief fall out. Irk. Come on, short stuff. Calm down. I get it. I get it. What's the story with this game? Air asks. Reddy and Cora just give it 100. Like, there's a lot. There's a whole lot going on. Coming of age story for a set of young people. About to get it in one sentence. I'm sorry, Tita. I guess I've made you worry pretty bad, huh? After charging off alone, I get broken like a twig in a fight. I had no chance of winning. You sure didn't. And then on top of all that, I made you do that crazy thing to protect me. And she did. Yeah, he was not supposed to get out of bed, but here we are. Yeah, Sniffle-Aggie, you dummy. I was so worried when I saw you get hurt, and yeah, you're right. I really am a complete idiot. You're not wrong on that one, but she definitely did step up for you, bud. With other martial artists. That's a good one-sentence synopsis, yeah. Sniffle. Feel a bit calmer now. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cry like that. Yeesh, you sure know how to shock a guy, you know that? The whole thing sent shivers down my spine, way worse than when I fought that silver-haired idiot. Sniffle, oh yeah. Aggie, are you hungry? I made some soup with some things the village elder left. That's what smelled so good. Right on. Wait, hold on. Why's the kitchen? Let me look. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. There's a few spots that are a little different, but it looks just like it did back then. Oh, this is gonna be a bummer. Might have to sip some Diet Coke for this one. Oh yeah, Substantial world building. So much, and this buildup is slow, but it's good. Me and Rainy. Now I'm saying, oh, air. Why do I fall into these traps? And there's something like this too. I'm amazed it survived. Oh, right. I'm probably losing you, aren't I? My place is actually burned down. My place actually burned down 10 years ago. You mean one of those incendiary shells from the Imperials hit it dead on? It caught fire instantly and burned down straight to the foundations. I had heard the village elder was his usual nutty self and had it rebuilt, but didn't think they'd try to put the furniture and decorations back together even. I could never bring myself to come in here before. Guess I really gotta tell them thanks, given how much they did. So, then that's when Misha... secret's out, huh? She was making me a present for my birthday. Oh, wow. So it's right, near that cutscene that we saw. It was a handmade accessory of some kind that she thought looked good on me. Oh, thanks to the resub, Stardust, 5 months in a row. A powerful passenger on the friendship train. Everybody should always check out Stardust stream. Fantastic streamer, super entertaining, super hype. Go ahead and throw her a follow if you haven't. Tell her that Mr. Cunningham sent you so we can be in good graces. It was a handmade accessory of some kind that she thought looked good on me. When we were fleeing for the mountains, she ran back to the house to get it. And that's when the house was hit. Of course, Stardust. When they finally pulled her out, she was burned pretty badly. Let's put it that way. And even after everything she suffered, she still had that present clutched in her hands. The metal parts are hopelessly melted, but the stones were still okay. Take a look. It's pretty. They ain't even septium, ain't even valuable, just some pretty rocks. Probably something she found down by the river, in a van down by the river. I've lost count of the number of times I thought, all for this? It's funny though, Can't blame her or get angry at her for it. I never intended for it to be a memento of her. When I left the village though, it was the only thing I couldn't part with. Even when it became a raven down in Rouen. Pretty pathetic for a thug, right? Yeah, I never noticed it. Well, maybe I did notice it, but didn't take note of it. But yeah, that's kind of cool, actually. No, not at all. No, it's pretty damn pathetic. As long as I could hold on to this, I could also hold on to my anger. My anger at myself, my anger at the worthless, spineless son of a bitch who couldn't even save his own sister. But I ended up putting all that pent-up rage into every swing of my sword. So long as I did that, I could at least look like I was keeping it together. Thanks for the lurk, Stardust, I appreciate it. And again, thank you for the subscription. The resub, 5 months of familial affection. A half-baked man trapped by rage and self-deception and unable to move on. Quacks, he was committed. He's committed to that bandana to the degree that you would think it was a gift. Yeah, he'd never take that thing off. Even when we're in the hot spring earlier in the game, he totally just had his bandana on. That's his go-to. That's his look. Also, he really should have taken it off in the hot spring. Exactly like that bastard said. Aggie. Nah, it's worse, ain't it? I'm just a piece of shit who runs away from anything painful. I'm the thing I hate most. Goddamn loser of a dog running around with my tail between my legs. I'm pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Aggie. Don't really. Oh, here come. Listen to that music. Don't really understand how you feel, Aggie. I don't think I can really try to understand what makes you feel so hurt. It's so good, Kuro. But I think I need to say something. In Misha's place. Hmm? Don't you dare make fun of my big brother. You don't know the first thing about what makes my brother such a good guy. I know my brother better than anyone else. I don't let anyone talk badly about my brother, even if it's you yourself. What? Huh? I know I might not measure up to Misha, but I still know a lot of good things about you, Aggie. And so, makes me sad to hear you say such bad things about yourself. It made me kind of angry despite not really understanding what you meant. And, oh man. Busting out the lecture sounded exactly like Misha. You sure are acting grown up, Shortstop. Don't treat me like a child. I was really sad and really angry. Sad and angry. I don't know the first thing about myself, huh? You really hit it on the head. It's music. I'll set some Diet Coke while this plays. Oh. Thanks, Tita. You really helped me see it. Aggie. There ain't no point in trying to judge yourself when all you can see is your own limited vision of yourself. Oh, Aggie's dropping a gem right there. That's good. We need to repeat that one. There ain't no point in trying to judge yourself when all you can see is your own limited vision of yourself. All you can really do is plow on. Anger, sadness, neither have anything to do with it. You just have to go straight on until you find an answer. Maybe then I'll finally understand why I've held on to this thing for so long. That's like top 2 scenes in this game, or in this series so far for me. Oh, Quack's giving me assurance. Thank you. That was fantastic. So the market's already been repaired. That's wonderful. They certainly got to it quickly. It only happened yesterday. I was actually thinking that same thing. They just destroyed the market like they're already built in again. Yes. Mayor Mabel's throwing herself into it. She's already sent aids to revenue as well, or so I heard. And of course, thank you for the host, Stardust. I appreciate the support as always. Thank you. Which reminds me, Stardust is actually the reason I actually started streaming. I was totally not gonna do it. And then when she started to stream and do it, I was like, well, I could probably get in on this stream action. Here I am. So thanks, Stardust. Yeah, I mean, and they need the market to continue to, maintain the economy of the small town. I mean, everybody comes from all around to visit the post market, so exactly, Cor. Now we're all here together, joined together on the friendship train. She's already sent aid to the revenue as well, so I heard. Everyone's doing their best, even through their fear. I've heard word from Grancel as well, and Grandmother has issued a proclamation. She has stated that the government will respond immediately to the threat of the dragon and will send aid to the affected areas. I got it. Oh, you gotta think I got a good face. That's our queen, awesome. I think of certain lords and ministers of Urbonia who could stand to learn from such an example. They're far more interested in attending fancy parties and addressing the concerns of the citizenry. Ironically, I could say a lot of the same for the Republic. Half the time, our politicians seem to spend so much time dancing around each other that they never get anything done. That could be said at any point, any time, in any world, in any country. Well, it may help that we're such a small country. Regardless, preparations for the plan against the dragons should be almost complete. Time to go see what the Royal Army can do then. So we should just head for the landing port, I guess, right? Yes, you're scheduled to depart 10 a.m. at port number 1. Thanks, Stardust. Thank you again for that host and, of course, the resub. Right. Won't that be a little difficult with the market or in the state it's in? The market's merchants have been put up in the hotel for now. They're still open for business seemingly, so you should be able to pick up some necessities there. Storyline reasons for we can still buy products. Nice. Nothing like persistence. It would be wise to visit them before we head for the landing port. Requests. Ambassador medal has been stolen by someone. The Arbonian ambassador hereby requests the immediate and full support of the Bracer Guild. For details about the case, please inquire at the following address: Arbonian Embassy, contact Freedom Hotel Room 203. That seems boring. Maybe boring as well. Let's go check the hotel. Oh no, nope. No, I'm done with Blue Blanc. The game's got to force me to see Blue Blanc again. You got to force me. Blue Blanc. Thank you, Rainy. Apparently Market got hit too. In a way, I'm really relieved to see my wife and son are uninjured. That's nice. Oh no, I didn't want this to happen. I didn't mean to get involved here. This room is currently in use by the Imperial Ambassador. If you have no business here, please refrain from entering. Is this where we can contact the Imperial Ambassador? No, Estelle, we don't want to do this. Yes, that's correct, but you have some business with us? No. Nope. You're the ones who have business, I think. We're from the Bracer Guild. You guys submitted a request? Bracers, I see. Pardon me. If possible, I'd like to have you listen to an explanation of the case immediately. You have time at the moment. Nope. I sure don't. Sorry, bud. Sorry, but not right this second. We've got other business to attend to. Oh, is that so? Sorta, Scott. Well then, when you have finished your other business, come by again. Yeah, we'll do that. Where are the merchants hanging out? I think they said they were in the hotel, right? Nope. Maybe the other side door. Boy, it sure is nice of them to put them up in a nice hotel like this. I guess that's like the expectations. Oh yeah, it's the guys in the rooms are the actual, yeah, here we go. Thanks, Rainy. We have plenty of these. Not much of that. We got some money too. 6. Alright. Ooh, I never buy these anymore. It's a shame. I don't know what Gambler Jack is at all, but I'm buying it. Guess I should probably read it and find out. I got 1, 6, and 7. So there's like an ongoing story that I probably should read on my own time. Wah, wah, wah. Look at this. Look, like this is such a shame. I have 2, 3, 6, 1, 6, 7. Actually, Mayor Mabel's plan will be borrowing rooms at the hotel and operating out of them for now. Why do they do that, Kuro? It's because we work hard, hand in hand like that. That we're able to recover from the flames of war. Get away from me. Or your person. Job. Launch pull down. I guess get some of these actually. Like, why did you do that? Oh, well, when you trade them in for something awesome in-game, that doesn't sound optional. It's only something I just want, but too late. Again, let's make sure we say it. Alright, I think we have enough stuff to travel to the airship. That's not a path to an airship. Really? I wonder who you'd trade those to. I don't remember anybody being particularly interested in that. You guys are the braces I was told about, right? Dude, god dang it. The Army airships you'll be boarding will be docking soon. We want to go meet it at Dock 1 to the right. Wait, am I right or you're right? God dang it. God dang it. I guess look why. Just because I feel like that's cruel. Gambler Jack. Looks like the military ship hasn't shown up yet. We should have enough time to visit the merchants if we need anything. What do you want to do, Estelle? Wait for the army ship? We already talked to the merchants. Let's just go ahead and wait for the ship to arrive. So the airship that's going to pick us up is going to be one of those big reinforced army ones, right? Yes, one of our guard airships. They make up most of our military ships, so I'd imagine that's what they will be on. A typical Royal Air Army Guard ship is usually well-rounded, strong firepower, a large low capacity, and good mobility. Though that's what I know from 10 years ago. They've been upgraded some since their initial deployment, correct? Yes, in addition to giving them better armor and engines and such, we have specialized the ships by varying their equipment. Patrol craft, scout craft, attack craft. The principle, at least as I understand it, is to ensure the squadrons are flexible by giving each one mission-specific equipment. Just what I'd expect from the country that invented airship warfare. We have airship squadrons in Calvert, but they're nothing more than showboats, really. The Empire's a little different. We use airship squadrons, but the Empire's strength has always leaned in its cavalry divisions, our tanks in this age. Such a serious sound. Attention, please. A Royal Army vessel will be landing in Port 1 momentarily. Shots fired at the F-35. Gambling Jack. All non-affiliated personnel, please refrain from entering Port 1. Hey, here we go. I don't think I've heard this engine sound before, and neither can I. I don't think I've heard of that before either. Oh my, that's... Ah. Is it a Gundam? Oh, this is the Royal Army's ship? Is that what this is, maybe? I respect it raining. So we're gonna be riding the Arsile. Julia didn't mention this at all when I spoke with her last night. Yo, Estelle. Hi, everybody. Long time no see. Hey, Adrian. Oh, our good friends. What? Yeah, we actually just ran into that little engine issue, didn't we? Because it was being transported around and then you got in the wrong hands, maybe. What is that? We seem to have a habit of meeting in the strangest damn places. But Estelle, everyone, it's so great to see you again. Oh man. Jeez, it all kind of comes together, doesn't it? Chapter 4 moved pretty quick then. Well, why are Niall and Dorothy on the RCL? I'm never going to pronounce that word right. On the Ars. Allow me to explain. I should have been calling Ars the whole time. Julia, you awful tease. Why didn't you tell me last night that you'd be coming to in the Ars? I get to have my fun with surprises sometimes, my princess. My apologies if I startled you. Oh, Julia. I take it that if you're using the Ars, it's part of grandmother's plan. I'm sticking with the Ars, Rainy. I'm sticking with the Ars. Just so. What's Her Majesty got to do with this? If the famous cutting-edge Ars gets involved, this living in fear of the dragon may have their concerns eased. I believe that is her thinking. Oh, good idea. Queen Alicia continues to impress. That's right, Rainy, you get me. You understand my spirit. The reporters are here, I assume, along for the very same reason. Yeah, pretty much. The whole damn country's losing it over this dragon thing. And they are correct to lose it because of the dragon. Because it's a dang dragon. It's not like we've got mechanical monstrosities in this game. We dealt with magical wizards, never dealing with dragons. I can see a reason for concern. Looks like they're hoping us humble reporters can produce a little something to calm the masses. Mr. Burns, remember. Mr. Burns, I know. I won't give away any state secrets. But dragons? I'm gonna be poking my head around to some extent though. I ain't writing straight propaganda here. As you wish. On time for once, I see. General Morgan. General, allow me to express our thanks for allowing us aboard. Well, Her Majesty's opinion helped. Let me be clear on this up front so there's no misunderstanding. You Braces are nothing more than observers on this mission. Oh, there's no chance it's gonna happen, General Morgan. You know you're gonna need us to do something. All you'll be allowed to do is watch as we execute the plan. And as your soldiers get executed. I'm fine with that. If the army can settle things, I'm sure we won't complain. I look forward to seeing what you can do, General. Very well. Your Highness, please this way. We shall accompany you to the bridge. But we cannot allow the princess to board as a mere passenger on our own airship. It would affect the crew's morale, Your Highness. Very well. Well, he's as icy as always. I wish he'd just accept that us dumb civvy braces are, you know, something approaching competent. The general's hard-headed, old-school sort of man. I doubt he'll ever change his opinions quickly. It's a weird sentence. I doubt he'll ever change his opinions quickly. I got it. That's fine. Allow me to lead you aboard the ship. And on that note, allow me to finally welcome you properly as allies and friends of long standing. Welcome aboard the Ars, flagship of the Royal Guard and Liberal. Welcome on the Ars. See, you thought I was being crude, but it fits. And I had the sky, like I had to ramp over a particularly bad timed Ars in that previous sentence that was a little too crude even for me. Damn too late. They're gone. We should have headed out a bit earlier. Ah, well, we'll leave the dragon watching to the rest of the gang. Yeah, but, I wanted to ride the Ars. Come on, short stuff. There's more to life than gawking at machines. But there's so much to see. An engine room with 8 of the new model engines, a next generation bridge with all the best information processing equipment. It'd be a dream. I just wanted to ride the Ars, man. Your eyes are lit up like candles. Yeah. But still laggy. What do we do now? Good question. Well, first off, I'm gonna need a new greatsword if I want to keep being the heavy blade. Arcea. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess you can't really repair a sword that gets broken that badly. Yeah, you're gonna have to buy a new one. Let's go order one at the weapon store in the South Block. The French R. Arcea. Arcea. That's Spanish R. Arcea. I'm sticking with the R's. My Florida country twang can only handle so much rolling R's. Yo, Ted. You're the receptionist here, aren't you? Looks like you didn't make it in time. I can try to raise the R's on the radio if you want. No, that's okay. So you came out here just to see if I'd caught the flight? That too, but we actually just got a rush delivery on the flight last night with your name on it. I just found it. A rush delivery for me? I appreciate that rating. It can't be true, but I do appreciate the statement itself. Yeah, small package. Return address says Russell. What? From Grandpa? How did Grandpa know you were here? Oh, it's another airship journey by oddly near not my favorite thing. Oh, we got a police, well, a military escort? Yeah, because the princess on board, that makes sense. Sponsored by Coca-Cola. I almost said the Uncola, but I think that's Sprite. Well, then allow me to explain Operation Dragon Capture. Allow me to explain a plan that will not work. This operation will be conducted primarily by the airship force. Our ground divisions will focus solely on keeping order in all regions during the operation. Wait, all the regions? So you're going beyond boasts for this? Possibly not by our choice. Last night's event showed that the dragon's capacity for flight is significant. It's a dang dragon. It can like probably fly forever. It's got mega strength. Have you seen Game of Thrones? It's very possible that it will move to another region at some point. Yeah, good point. The plan should involve 12 airships in total, including the Arse, which is to say involves 2/5 of our entire fleet. The rest will be held in reserve. 2/5 of the entire fleet. That's enough power to give our friend quite a reception. Julia. Sir. Operation Scalebound. That would definitely get canceled. Whoa. Yes, this is the same map that you guys look at all the time, but somebody put a blue Instagram filter on it. You guys shouldn't be that brand new, but I guess they don't have Instagram in Liberal. This is a map of the mission plan? Yes, precisely. The Arse is currently cruising in Bose airspace. We shall be using the Arse as the flagship and command vessel for this operation. The actual Dragon Patrol shall be carried out by 8 patrol ships equipped with wide area radar. If the dragon so much as raises its head above the tree line, they'll be able to find it. Kuro's getting charged up. That means something good's about to happen here. Then once the dragon is found, ships will give chase at high speed and use their rapid fire artillery to check the dragon and guide it over Lake Valeria. I like the little art for the dragon they've created there, like a nice little turquoise color. At the same time, several patrol vessels armed with tranquilizer rounds will be scrambled from the Lyson Fortress. Once the dragon is pinned, they will intercept it. They will fire every tranquilizer round they have and sink the creature. So we're planning to try to really capture this dragon alive. That's true, it can just open up his gaping mouth and just eat all of the remainder of Bose and Relent and Stahl's house and some of Valeria Lake to wash it down. I can't believe they're gonna try to really tranquilize this whole dragon. Boom, put that X over the dragon. Just like that's where we get him. That is the plan in full. Wow. Well, this is certainly a bit larger scale than most guild operations. If the tranquilizer don't work, I'm guessing you'll switch to live ammunition. Yes. In that case, we'll have to destroy the dragon with concentrated fire from all ships. You guys should start with that option. Their Majesty has asked us to prioritize capture over destruction, but we're ready for every contingency. Why would Queen Alicia want the dragon alive? Now that is my question, Estelle. More often than not, this game ends up asking the question explicitly that I'm like saying out loud. I often think that's a sign of like very aware writing. And it's okay, don't you already have a pet dragon, I believe? Why would Queen Alicia want the dragon alive? Dragons are creatures of myth, oldest legends. She said she cannot bear to have it slain, so she basically wants the head of it on the wall. I can understand that, especially since the dragon is under the society's control. Yeah, good point. Wait, that's right. That dragon is your pet, isn't it? In the game you play, the cafe game. That's a dragon you have, right? That Lawrence or Leonard or whoever he is guy, he had a gospel. That mean, yes, the orbital shutdown phenomenon. According to Professor Russell, the maximum range of the effect is roughly 5 R. All ships have orders to get no closer than 10 R to the dragon. As long as we do that, there should not be a problem. That should work, hopefully. Most impressive, General. You do seem prepared for anything. Learned quite a bit from the 100 Days War. And should this plan somehow fail entirely, we'll be left wanting for options. Should that come to pass, we'll be relying on you. It's nice of you to say that, but why do I get the impression you think this plan is foolproof and invincible? Of course, if this plan has a problem, it's that we have to wait for the dragon to show its face. Well, that's a question. What do we do if the dragon doesn't show up? Given how Ouroboros has behaved to this point, I find it unlikely they'll keep it hidden. They'll want to use that dragon to do something. They probably will, won't they? I mean, but they've also already done something with it as well. I mean, they did throw the field, but I guess that's small bananas to them. Well then, bracers, once we found the dragon, we will announce it over the comm. Until then, please make yourselves at home. Alright. Let's run around the arse. How do you know that an ARG is about a meter? I mean, it makes sense based on the walking, but I guess that's probably why. And actually see how far they're walking and see how many ARGs. Wait, I thought it was Selge. What am I confused? Is Selge the currency in this game? Oh, now I'm all confused. And a trivia mini game. You're the braces I heard about. I never thought General Morgan would allow braces aboard. So ARG and Selge. Selge are the ground units, ARG are the air units. You measure altitude and distance. The Royal Army is really changing, I guess. I guess it's proof General Bright's reorganization is coming along. So they just created their own. This game goes in. What's up in here? See if I can touch your stuff. Hey guys, let me get in here and touch. Oh, what's up, Zen? Estelle, good to see you. What brings you here? I could ask the same thing of you, Zen. I know, trying to catch a nap or something? Probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but no. I thought I'd get a little practice in. I cannot seem to stay calm sitting in a confined space like this ship. You're in the middle of one of your walks, I guess. Yeah, I can never manage to sit still myself. Practice, huh? Isn't this a little cramped for your practice? Practice isn't all about movement, remember. There's plenty you can do in a small space such as this. Huh? Like what? Breathing exercises and meditation for one, but practicing your form is an important part of training as well. Especially for bracers like us, who tend to get a little sloppy and let ourselves fall apart from so much live combat. It's important from time to time to find a chance to return to the basics and correct yourself. Very reasonable, actually. That's a good point. I haven't actually done any disciplined practice for a while now. Hearing you put it that way makes me worry I'm like an awful mess in a fight now. Oh man. It's nothing to worry about. I was speaking generally. So, if it resonated with you, then there's nothing lost by finding a chance to recenter yourself. My offer still stands to be a practice partner. Well, thanks, Zen. I may take you up on that. I'll be looking forward to it. Well, that's sweet. Aw, Peyton. Yeah, you know, I was actually thinking about that. I, for a couple of months, was doing Muay Thai at a local fighting gym. And so, like, that is what happened. Like, I went to sparring and immediately, like, because I just hadn't practiced enough to know, like, you're instinctively go into your real motions and your flow. Yeah, that's actually pretty good advice, it seems like. Hello, Estelle. It's been quite a while. Oh no, did you forget me? It's Peyton, mechanic. I was with you during one of your plans against Colonel Richard. Sorry, a lot's happened since then. I remember you now, though. You're the one who got us the Intelligence Division airship, right? Yep. Glad I could be of help. I'm glad you didn't completely forget about me. Still, I heard there were braces aboard, and the thought crossed my mind that it might be you guys, but I didn't think I'd be right on the money. Small world, huh? We didn't think the Ars would be here either. Seems like the Royal Army's pulling out everything for the mission. Yes, I've heard this is the largest Liberalian military mobilization since the 100 Days War. They tell me our target's at a legendary Ancient Dragon. What better way to test a new engine though, right? You sure seem confident. Well hey, in a way all of our tuning of that thing was in preparation for this day. The designers from the Central Factory are here today too, to collect data. It's finally time for the Ars to make her grand entrance. I want her to fly like nothing's flown before. When that second coup attempt happened, we brought out these orbital-driven howitzers. They were all busted during the fight, but we got them repaired quickly enough. We'd have trouble managing ground combat without these. The door is tightly closed. My God. Ooh, okay, let's check out. It isn't too often that you get to measure an engine's output in action. I'm totally writing all this down for the engines we design in the future. Yeah. Let's see, Amalthea was out there and was able to disable our, what looked like tow trucks, right? Or our forklifts. I really like the name Amalthea, by the way. I like this, like the way it feels to come out of my mouth. Amalthea. We've done test after test to wring as much performance as we can from the engine. No matter how many experiments we do, though, in live combat, things will be different. As one of the development staff, I'm half eager and half terrified to see how the engine performs. If I can get us through this mission, I'd say all the hard work would have been worth it. This will be the first flight out of the nest for this little bird. I'll be seeing how she does in collecting the final data. Alright, I got you. Estelle, touring the ship. Pretty much, yeah. Wait a minute, are you drinking before a mission? Now, this is a drink of celebration, my sweet. I celebrate the imminent meeting of the Genius Bard and Legendary Dragon. I'm putting aside the Genius Bard bit, a Legendary Dragon. Do they still tell stories about dragons in the Empire? Well, naturally. There are quite a number of legends and tall tales of sightings, especially in the southern regions near Bose. In fact, I believe the Imperial Institute of Science was to launch an investigation, but then the 100 Days War broke out. Wow, it sounds like you guys take legends kind of seriously. So even in the Empire, dragons are pretty much a mystery, huh? You could say that, I suppose. But to the people of the Empire, this particular situation would have a more straightforward solution. Straightforward, huh? Erebonia is far more pragmatic realm than liberal. If something like this were to happen in the Empire, His Majesty would order the destruction of the dragon immediately. The Empire believes in boldly standing against all who would oppose it. Even if the opposition is a dragon, it will be torn down without mercy. Kiki! Thank you for the support, I appreciate it. I barely missed you streaming Sekiro today. I hope that's gone well for you. It's a very fun game. It can be challenging at outset. Even if the opposition is a dragon, it'll be torn down without mercy. That seems a little bloodthirsty. Securing national peace through force of arms is the Erebonian way. I confess, as a messenger of love and peace, I do find it a bit sad. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering how I clicked it, but I didn't get to see anything. Hopefully next time then. I don't know, I'm not sure if you've been able to check it out off stream. What you got here? Special food I can eat? Yo, Braces, welcome to the ship's galley. My name is Casey, I run this little corner of the Ladybirds, the ship's cook. I run the ship's commissariat too, but that's not quite ready yet. Commissariat. If you want some supplies, I'll have to ask you to come back a bit later. Oh, you're not open? Oh well. Hang on though, why is he drinking then? Oh, the guy in the white coat? I treated him. I was checking the stock of liquor and he struck up a conversation. He seemed to know what he was talking about, so I gave him a drink. See. Olivier calls himself a gourmand for a reason, I guess. Not much of a choice but to eat here when we're on a long haul voyage. The harder the job is, though, the nicer eating here is. In case he's got one hell of a job changing the menu up every day so we don't get tired of the same thing. This ship is large. Oh, nice. Yo, Estelle. Hi, Dorothy. You seem to be doing okay. Is your camera still treating you good? You bet. This girl's so cute, she looks great from any angle. And by this girl, you mean the arse. Oh, Dorothy, you as ever. Hey, you too, Estelle. Yours is full of energy as always. Well, thanks. Wait. Are you worried about me? Yeah, of course. I mean, I took the photo of Joshua, right? If that made you all sad, I have to be sad too. Pool table. Oh, Dorothy, I'm sorry. You need a pool table on a military vessel. No, it's okay. I'm a reporter, so it's my job to try and cheer people up. Sort of. If you're worried about anything else, talk to me at any time. I'll keep that in mind. Nice little cash record. Yo, Estelle, killing time till the dragon shows up? More or less. How about you? Putting stuff together for your latest scoop? Not really. I'm waiting for the star of the show, same as you. Even if it doesn't show up, at least we got a few nice shots of the arse. We're just lucky enough to even be here. You must be having a field day. You get to cover the flight with the dragon and the new cutting-edge ship all in one go. Hell, the dragon versus airships thing alone will make it the story of the decade. Every single reporter at the office raised their hand when we're taking volunteers to cover this. See? Ours was a good move. That figures. Congrats on getting picked for the job. Did you guys draw straws or something? Draw? No, of course not. I got picked because I'm a damn good reporter. All that effort during the coup is starting to pay off. Well, hey, more power to you. Even the Laurel Army respects you now, huh? Hey, if you write good stuff, even the big guys will come and knocking on your door. By the way, if anything interesting's come your way lately, I'm free to start a few stories anytime you want. We could always use a few good editorials to fill our page. We'll see. Well, it's really nice that we have like kind of a lot of our old buddies here. Look at that salute. I mean, exactly. You gonna be an arse telling me I don't deserve this story on the arse? Sure, so this is where you are. Hi there, Estelle. Taking a walk? Oh? Enjoying the wind. Yes, the weather's lovely, so I'm taking it easy. Now I'm gonna take a breather as part of our job too, you know. Short breaks like these are for keeping our minds sharp. Now's the perfect time. Yeah, I know. Hey, Shara, do you think the plan will work? To be honest, I don't know. Common sense says there's very good chance it'll succeed. We have 12 patrol ships out on patrol as we speak, after all. Hard to imagine even something as powerful as a dragon getting away from all that. Yeah, I guess you're right. General Morgan was pretty confident too. That's just how he looks on the surface. Remember, he was none too happy to have Bridges on board, and yet he let us on anyway. That can only mean one thing. He's worried about how this will turn out too. Exactly. And that, Estelle, is why conserving our energy, our strength right now is a good idea. Makes sense. Off to sleep I go. Alright, Kuro, have a great night. Thank you for hanging out for so long. I know it's super late for you. We're gonna have to start working out something where I can probably try to stream trails on Saturday mornings, at least for 2 hours. Thinking about seeing if I can work that in so that my foreign country friends can enjoy the trails more. We'll see how that works. Guess I'll keep wandering around a bit. Good. That's what I'd like to hear. It's not every day you get to ride the arse. It's not every day you get to ride the arse. Enjoy yourself. Thanks, Quacks. Yeah, I'm sure you gotta go to bed. And I'm thinking that might be what I want to do, is hit up some of this just on a Saturday morning. And yeah, Sekiro's not gonna be that long. And even then, I mean, we're doing Sekiro already on Monday and Friday. So it can't hurt to put in a little more trails. Because I mean, this is gonna be because I'm thinking that this is gonna be the only JRPG I stream, like this series. And everything else is gonna be like action games, like your Sekiros or your Devil May Cry's and other one-off stuff. But this is gonna be like the series for JRPG for like the foreseeable future. So I want to make it on Saturday so everybody can see it. I mean, you know, those would be. I mean, the thing is, it's the length of the game, right? So if we have like a decent action JRPG that's like 20-25 hours, like why not? I mean, we can cough it through 20 hours. But like this game was like just catching its breath, and we're at like the 50th hour. So we're gonna definitely get to this, and of course, this is like, yeah, exactly, like rotating the shorter games while maintaining one long one. Sure enough. See you, Shara. See you soon, Estelle. You don't deserve to get talked to. Oh, here goes Chloe. Estelle, hello. Are you finding it a little hard to calm down? Yeah, a bit. Really can't stay still for this one. That reminds me, always walk around like this on the passenger ships as well. You sure do, Estelle. You love doing that. That's not bad. Also, we do generally need a character that does poison, because poison's a great status effect if you can get it against an enemy. I think we do actually have somebody with a poison orb, man. Now that I'm thinking about it. That reminds me, I'm always working out like this in the Ebola. Yeah, now that you mention it, I do. I don't know, I feel all kind of suffocated and trapped when I have to just sit around and pop politely. That's very like you, Estelle. But I wouldn't worry about that too much on the arse. What do you mean? Property of the Osleys family, it may be, but this is still a fully functional war cruiser. Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense, because then all of them get their chance to proc poison on them. I think it's incredible that Tita, not Tifa, that Tita does an AoE basic attack. I think that's really cool. At full speed, its engine capabilities far exceed those of passenger vessels. If you go at flank speed, I don't think you'd even be able to remain standing. Is it seriously that fast with the new engine? You'll be surprised, I think. Oh, hi Blue, how's it going? It's good to see you, I hope you're doing well. Doing good, doing art. It's a bit like walking to a storm. I see. So that kind of makes all this calm before the storm then. Yes, after a fashion, this may be a very brief period of peace before the action begins. If you want to look around the interior, this may be your only chance. I better keep it in mind then. Guess I better start wandering around faster, huh? Yes, I'll see you later. Might as well tell the captain while we're up here. Miss Bright, good day. How do you find the Ars? It's really, really cool. I guess I shouldn't be surprised the Queen's ship is awesome, but still. Thank you for your kindness, Miss Bright. I am simply relieved the new engine made it in time. Of course, I hardly expect to use it on a mission of quite this nature. I hear that. Who would imagine a dragon would show up? Yes, it's an utter mystery as a foe, even to us. We may have a plan of attack, but it would be foolish to rely completely on it in the face of the unknown. Be prepared for anything in case something goes amiss. Everything happens, it'll be up to us, huh? Hopefully it will not come to that, to literally fight a dragon. But only Idias knows what lies before us. Yep, we talked to everybody. Signal from the Melder. Dragon in flight in airspace above the Malga mine. All crew to battle stations. All crew to battle stations. Let's jump on in. Let's make a hug pile. Field observers report to the bridge. Here we go. There's a dragon right here. Hello, dragon. There's a dragon right here. Hello, dragon. It's a whole dragon. Those bullets are clearly not working. What's happening? I know, right? Actual action that's not... I mean, they give a little bit of action with their 1v1 combat scenes that they show. With actual combat maneuvers. What's happening? The dragon is above the Mongol line. Look at the display. Okay, you guys don't need to make all that mechanical. Malga, so it's in Relent. I'm amazed we found it. Where shall we intercept it, sir? Yeah, seriously. It's like burning my eyes with all the movement. A good question. We need to lure it to the lake. We cannot afford to let it near the capital. Our interception point will be near the Lenhart River estuary. Patrol ships, lure the dragon to the riverside. Attack ships, forward. Aye, sir. This is the Ars to all ships. Our interception point will be the Lenhart River estuary. All patrol ships, lead the dragon to the interception point. Use Formation B. Attack ships, launch and proceed to the interception point. Look at him. To think he would actually fall into their hands. What are you talking about right now, Cassius? Why? Are you talking about General Morgan right now? Why did you just tell them before they did all of this, using all the military resources? I hate you so much, Cassius. You're such a bad dad. Perhaps I need to sell this myself. No. In fact, it'll seem to be the same thing all over again. What are you talking about? Yeah, it sure does, and hopefully it goes better than the last boss fight did in the first game for me. He and I are in the same position, I suppose. Great ideas. Who are in the sky? Please guide us who stand upon his. Please guide us who stand upon this chaotic earth. I mean, Cassius, you seem like you know what's gonna happen, but yet you didn't tell anybody anything. All attack ships have launched. Estimate their arrival at 12:20 hours. Why did that come out of my mouth weird? 1220 hours. Full speed ahead. Put us southwest of the interception point. Aye, sir. Restorable power flow to all sections. Ahead full. Take us to the southwest of the Leonard River estuary. Oh, this is going perfectly. What could go wrong? Is it really? I wonder how different it could be. Just give you a bag with a turd in it. Like, congrats. Play it again. You messed up. Maybe the dragon will have stealth on it. We won't be able to see it. There's some sort of illusion magic. All attack ships have arrived at their designated positions. Fertilizer rounds loaded and ready. Alright, all that's left is to wait for the dragon to show up. I would prefer that ending. That sounds better. I should have had a lower rank. All attack ships prepare to fire. Begin attack on my command. Aye, sir. Go. And it begins. Like, that last run was terrible. I hated it. Save me, Cassius. Be a good dad for once. Guess I have to reuse that little bit of animation. Did it turn around on us? All ships fire. That dragon does not care. Oh wait, maybe it does. I mean, clearly one of those ships is just completely missing. At least two of the ships are just missing. I guess only effectively one ship is consistently hitting them. That dragon is not hurt. This is a fake. It's a ploy to lure us in. Are you guys really gonna play that music right now? Ah, I think we got it. Yes, I'm super fired. Absolutely incredible. Aha, not even a dragon can stand up against this. This is not sure. You know that dragon's not done, Zen. My goodness, such spectacle. What a performance. Confirming splash on a dragon to Lake Valeria. Shall I proceed as planned and bind it, sir? Proceed. As soon as you've confirmed it's safe, bring the arse down. We'll from the water landing and inspect the dragon ourselves. Aye, sir. Valeria Lake. Oh yeah, Valeria's that's like the first place we fished, isn't it? Yeah, there's like an inn there maybe. Did that happen in the first game? Or maybe it's like some place started with an M, maybe. Water landing complete. No response from the dragon. Right then, time to see this with my own eyes. Captain, accompany me. Can we? Yes, you should come to. This is an ancient dragon of legend, not exactly something you'll get to see every day. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna go great. I'm sure that dragon's definitely completely sedated. This is gonna be a trip to raise the roof. Oh, so this is the back of the ship. A legendary dragon. My heart's racing. Okay, so I'm supposed to go this part of the ship? Oh, that is the face of a dragon that's definitely not asleep. Oh wow, it's so big. Sky. Just in time for some more tits action. We just took down a dragon in the arse. Not gonna revise that statement. He's so handsome too, it's a shame he's asleep. Hope he wakes up soon. I told you, girl, if he wakes up, we're in trouble. It's a hell of a creature. Sky, how you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Wow. Incredible Holly does it justice. Estelle. You guys came too, huh? Your Highness, it is dangerous out here. Please, I must ask you to return to the cabin. I'll be fine, General. Besides, seeing it up close, it truly is magnificent. Is it really asleep, though? That's just so. I was hoping to like try to ramp over that "it's so big" comment as well, just for that exact same reason. I'm doing very well, Sky. Enjoying this Trails in the Sky. Second chapter. It's been a minute since I played this game, but it's still very good. It's very good. We've confirmed a heartbeat, so it isn't dead. Even so, we've pumped enough tranquilizers into to stop an army of normal monsters. They'll be down for a while. That's the same thing I said, Sky. There's dragons in this game. Totally, yeah. Cool, that's good then. Speaking of things being good, does anybody see Leonard Lowe, whatever guy around? I doubt he could be hiding. Lowe held the gospel, which was the linchpin of this experiment. If he's not here, does that mean they have abandoned their quest? According to the patrol ship that chased the dragon in, there was never a rider visible. No, I have not, Sky. I've gotten pretty far though in my home stream, and I made some progress in the stream save the other day. Pretty good, decent, but yeah, there's probably still a lot of game for me to go. Megazord sheep. According to the patrol ships that chased the dragon in, there was never a rider visible. I'd say it's very likely he wasn't present to begin with. Not surprising. Oh, Sky, congratulations. It looked like you platinumed. Was that Batman Arkham? Which Arkham game was it? I liked your PlayStation status, your Achievo. Yeah. Like, I love playing Sekiro, Sky. It's so good. I'm trying to take my time with it. I'll probably play it multiple times on stream if we're being honest. Not surprising. He probably learned of our plan and fled, typical of his sort of criminal element. Arkham Asylum. I think that's my favorite one still. I don't know. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy to just turn tail and run. Indeed, we shouldn't let our guard down just yet. Yeah, Sky, I've yet to platinum any game ever, so I'm not a true gamer, I'm just a hoax. Incidentally, where are you taking the dragon after this? For the moment, the plan is to tow it to Lyston. After that, we need to discuss it with Her Majesty and Cassius first. I see. Dorothy, look at that cigarette hanging in his mouth. Big tub. Concerned. That's 4 to 6 more than me. Did you find something? Maybe it's just my imagination, but is there a bump on his forehead? What? Nope, 0. Settle. those games like I said, I played for a long time, or PC games, and even then I never got like all the Steam achievements or anything. She's right, there's this little bump. There's a slit on it actually. Maybe it's like an eye or something. Oh crap. Whoa. Whoa. No. The gospel, it's here. Hmm? Dragon's like, just kidding, gotcha. Look at that effect. What? Whoa, Randy, you platinum dragons? A Dragon's Dogma? Yeah, I think Asylum's my favorite because I like how it's in a tight space, like Arkham City. I think it doesn't, increasing the scale didn't increase the quality to me. Wah? Damn you will not escape. Lords, get us in the air. Sir. I think Arkham Knight takes too long. Atelier. I have one of the Atelier games on the Vita, and those games are good. Like, if you get the right one, which I can't remember which one, like the start it is, they're very chill, very cool, low pressure games, as long as you get the one that don't have a time limit. We did Kirito. And we're talking about Atelier. And nobody mentions Origins. Ireland series. I think that might be the one I have on the Vita, but I can't remember. Maybe it's not. I feel like the one I have doesn't have a time limit. Oh yeah, there's quite a few Atelier games. No good. Guided missiles can't get locked. Damn it all. We can see the heat mix signatures right there too. Or Thrilogies. I must be jamming our missiles somehow. Must be. Alright then. Give it a taste of the main guns. Target's increasing speed. 2300 soldier per hour. 2400, 2500, 2600. What a monster. None of the patrol ships will be able to pursue it. The Arse engine can keep up with that. Oh. So they had a new one that came out with a new Atelier game? I didn't know that. All hands. Will now accelerate to flank speed. 3200 spud. All hands brace for G-force shock. Blackgate. Blackgate. That sounds familiar to me, but I don't think I played it. I think I either have Meruru or Aisha. Or is it Sophie? I cannot remember it all apparently. All hands brace for G-Shock. What does that mean? The mass acceleration and thrust will feel like it makes us heavier. Crouch down and brace yourself. Okay. This can't be the first time Estelle experienced G's, but probably in an airship situation it's gotta be. Flying speed engaged. Do not let it escape. I am. The legendary Alchemist. Is that one with the male protagonist? Blackgate. No, that's making sense. Randy, I didn't know you were such an Atelier connoisseur. Oh. Dragon is descending. At this rate, we'll lose visual. Keep going, don't lose it. How can we still be in a cloud? Wait, Where is this? Oh no. What do you... The Nebel Valley. Will we already be in the mist? Dragon has ascended to 1200 R. 1100, 1000, 900. Dragon lost, man. That's cool already. I think I'm going to play a few of those. Or pick up the one I have on the Vita and continue on to Julia. So we lost sight of it. We did. The northwestern part of the Nebel Valley, the place where the fog is the deepest. Can we dock the Arse in that old fort? No, the Arse is too large. I see. The operation is over then. All operation ships are to patrol the Nebel Valley region. The Arse will return to Bose. Beef mode. How's it going, my friend? It's good to see you around. How are you doing? The dragon has fled to the northwestern corner of the Nebel Valley. It's part of the valley that's hard to traverse, and it's covered in deep fog, being further in than the bandit base was. It's going well, man. Just enjoying it, doing a great night. Kind of tired, but after this I'm hitting the gym, trying to get swole. So I'll get my energy back right before bed. But I hope everything's going good for you, Beef. Yeah, for me it might be a deal breaker, the time limit thing. Oh, undecided. Well, take your time. You know, you're in the position of power now. Obscenely basic. It's the part of the valley that's hardest to traverse, and it's covered in deep fog, being further than that bandit base was. In other words, scouting by airship will be difficult. Difficult at best. That's really no option. There's really no option but to dispatch an expedition on foot. But wait a second. If you send a whole army, the dragon will just run away. She has a point. I think we'd better to try and strike at him with a smaller group while he's still vulnerable. Meaning you'd like for us to leave it to you. Well, we are more used to investigating something on difficult terrain than most of your troops. I would say we're the right people for the job. Do you have any idea of how you would investigate this? As I recall, there's no real road into that section of the valley. Simply wandering over and praying to Idios that you'll find something could take days at a minimum. Well... Ooh, awkward. Leave that to me. Oh, look who's managed to make it. Oh, Aggie, Tita. Yo, sorry to butt in. Pardon us. What are you doing here? Earth or personal goals. My family members are saving in orchards, stuff like that. So for like small scale personal stories, it can be fun, and I do like that. Again, I appreciate your expertise, Rainy, and I'm glad that Kirito has started to hang out too, because she has substantial knowledge as well. That's unfair, Sky. You know, in most JRPGs, or at least they're trying to go super scale, save the world because you're the only one, and you have a crystal and you found it, and then it made you really strong, and now you eat crystals for breakfast. And you also punch Sephiroth in the arms. What are you doing here? And more importantly, are you sure you should be up and about? Like I told Tita, this is nothing, just a bunch of scratches. Tita, is he serious? Estelle stare. Tita, Estelle stare. Did she literally say Estelle stare? Yeah. I don't think Aggie's really pushing himself. I see. Well, okay then, I guess. Estelle stare. You have plenty of energy, if nothing else. You said leave it to me, but do you even know what we're talking about? I think all roads lead to the anime Fairy Tail. Netflix tried to force Fairy Tail on me for so long. Yeah, Lugren filled me in on the details. The overgrown lizards disappeared to the northwest of Nibble Valley, right? Yeah, but what can you... I know a man who knows a lot about the area. If we ask him, we should be able to find a way to get into that corner of the valley. Oh, who is this guy exactly? A tough old timer by the name of Wilmer. He lives on the eastern side of the valley. He bragged to me once that he got across the ravine that divides that part of the valley from the rest. Impressive. Your constant hunt for information has borne fruit, you might say. Even if you find the dragon, what do you intend to do? Oh yeah, Seven Deadly Sins is another one. That's a good point. Netflix has their animes they really want you to watch, and they're just gonna give you every iteration of it and put it right in your face. All of it. So much. Even if you find the dragon, what do you intend to do? It's not what I would call a trivial foe. Do you intend to slay it yourselves? There's a gospel in the thing's head, right? Job one is to deal with that. It does follow that the reason that the dragon has grown violent is due to that gospel. The gospels have been responsible for all sorts of bizarre phenomena before now, after all. And if we nullify the gospel, perhaps we can put an end to the dragon's rampage. Sounds like a good plan to me. When you say you'll break the gospel, you remind me of what Father Graham did. Scanlations. Nope. There's an anime now that seems to be on Netflix about some dudes that end up cross-dressing to become idols. It seems kind of like it might be kind of funny. But again, for the millionth time, I'm going to give shout out to Baki as a great anime worth watching. I watched it 3 times. They hit the gospel with an artifact and shorted it out, but we do not exactly have a surfeit. Man, that's a word that I've never been able to say, of artifacts. Yeah, we don't have to fiddle with stuff like that. Yes, Angel Beats. I believe that is the name of it. Fall in love with Galthair. I think that has to be the name of it. It's the salaryman it looks like, and they just... Oh, really? Backstreet Girls? Maybe that is what it... Okay. I think Kirito's got it. I definitely don't remember the name of it, but that is what's... But that's what they're talking about, because they become idols. I think they were in prison before. I cannot remember where it started out. I haven't seen any of the episodes. We're just gonna smash that thing into bits, frame it all. Oh, and High Score Girl, I kind of like that as well. What? Oh, hang on a sec. Can we really break a gospel that easily? That's, oh my gosh, I wish I could finally remember it. So they're Yakuza. I just have this image of the little title screen that pops up with them sitting around and then becoming women. I did not know they went all the way through. And wow. The High School Girl is very good. I like all the references and the knowledge of the fighting games that they discuss. Whenever I handled one, it always seemed like it was really sturdy. Let's just say we got a solution to that little problem. Take a look. It's called a gun. Your sword. There's something fit into the... Oh, now I see. Russell tossed me a new gizmo of his in the mail. It's a little similar for breaking gospels. Yeah, they do. What's her name? Ono, the main woman, I think. So cool. Yeah. Mankitsu happening. For real. How is it meant to work exactly? Oh, I'll explain. The unit on the hilt applies high-frequency vibrations to the blade to help it break a gospel's frame. Because of the vibrations, the motor will break after a few hits. But Grandpa is sure that if you hit a gospel cleanly with a vibrating blade, the gospel will break. I don't think I quite get it all, but it sounds incredible. Liberal's greatest living genius comes through once again. I got Tita to attach it when I arrived, and it seems like it works. All that's left now is to find the dragon and give him a good one on the forehead. So, Mr. General, how's that sound for a plan? I'm old. If Russell's giving you a fighting chance, I suppose I have no choice but to agree. So then, you'll to let us take a crack at it? Yes, do everything you can. Oh, the Fate, is that the one that has the character with like the armored dress on? Blonde haired? That's Fate something, Fate slash something or other. However, I will have sheriffs around the valley on standby. Able to respond if or when the dragon slips past you. Ooh. That's super on point rating. That sounds like a challenge. You just tell them they don't need much ammo. Stay night. Is there a slash in the title? Fate night? Stay night? Stay night. Darcel will patrol and boost airspace while you search. Once you discover the dragon's location, please contact us. Oh, Fate, stay. So just 3 words. Roger, leave it to us. I'll have Sig carry a message once we find it. If I'm not with them, I'll ask him to stay near Estelle. Did they make any of those into mobile games? Scurry. Your Highness, if you do accompany them, please take the greatest care. Estelle Bright, Aggie Krosner. Huh? What? If the dragon escapes the valley, the army will move to contain it with everything we have. We'll not allow the people of Liberal to come to harm again. So do everything you can, don't worry about protecting others, focus on your mission and leave the rest to us. General. So basically, I got your back. Never thought I'd hear that from you, General. Is it like one of those Bandai games, the over-the-shoulder style, sort of like Jump something? Jump Force? Or like the older Dragon Ball games? That weird over-the-shoulder view I don't like. What brought that out? Nothing but politeness, Mr. Krosner. Captain, get us in the air. Sir. Like the same camera angle of the Dissidia. We probably did the right thing, Sky. Yeah, like those series, like the Xenoverse. Please, from your party, you may choose one other member from aside from the mandatory members. Well, it's gotta be Chloe, although, you know, I love Olivier.
Together now!
We're gonna have to spend some time next stream sorting out Tita and Aggie. Okay, so we're going to see Wilmer in Nibble Valley, right? Yeah, he should be in this little mountain hut on the eastern side of the valley. More importantly, though, are you really tagging along, Tita? Yeah, of course. If the vibration unit breaks, I can fix it right then and there. I think my cannon can lend a hand against any flying monsters, too. Wink! Fine, whatever. Just don't slow us down, short stuff. No problem. Estelle, what is it? What's that look? Oh, nothing. How do I put it? I was just thinking that you two seem a lot closer now. He's been so sweet to you lately, Tita. What? The hell are you going on about? Look at that blush. That slick face, yeah, Stells. But seriously, looks like you got your feelings all sorted out, huh? Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna run off alone and get wrecked like a chump anymore. If I do, I'm gonna have a certain little someone guilt trip me with her pouty face again. Oh, Aggie. Haha, I see. Okay then, let's hurry to Nibble Valley. Yeah, let's move out. Oh man. What the French toast, dude. Well, that makes it 9 o'clock for me Eastern time. Yes, I actually started playing Disgaea 5 recently. I blame Rainy for that actual fact. Started playing Disgaea 5, which is a whole thing, but it is good. But that being said, it has been a good amount of time. Vale. You're catching me right here at the end of the stream. But again, as usual, thank you guys for